Hey folks, it's Jang here from JangBricks.com with a look at a summer 2014 LEGO Ninjago rebooted set. This is the X-1 Ninja Charger. It comes with 426 pieces. Alright, X-1 Charger set. Here is the X-1 Charger itself. A very large car, hot rod, mid-engine, kind of a mix in styles between classic and new. Kind of mimicking different themes of real world vehicles, and you got this huge kind of jet rocket propulsion thing going on in the back. Ooh, looks like there's a piece missing. Fixed. All right, let's just continue this on. And there are a number of things that you can do with this. It's not just a straightforward car, because these actually flip in for keeping the whole thing a little bit more slick and streamlined. They come out and they're flick fire missiles or flick fire missile launchers. You can see one here and that just comes out. Of course you would want to actually shoot it. Same thing over on the other side. You can bring these out, kind of bring them up and down. You cannot angle them up and down though. The angle of elevation is just fixed, but very slick the way that they go away. Too bad they don't have this piece in red. That would have been perfect if they could have gotten that hidden away a little bit better. And then speaking of things hidden away, you can already see a couple of the little shots coming out, the more recent spring-loaded shots. Well, all this here just comes right on up, and that becomes a shooting turret. You can actually bring the wing pieces up on the back, and I'll go ahead and get these readied now so they're fully ready to shoot. You can turn this around a full 360 degrees. That all folds up very nicely. Got a big old sticker that's giving you some kind of futuristic engine detail, even though it kind of looks like they're going for a V6 engine. A little bit awkward for an engine to be rotating around, but it's just a nice transforming feature. You know, you can just think of the real engine being down inside, the real power source. So this is a very nice shooter, and these are just those spring-loaded ones. You push, in this case, you would push down on them once you get it lined up. You know, you can kind of angle these up and down, so a nice range of motion there, but once you're lined up, you just push down on that and it shoots off and we lose the shot. No! I was able to actually hang on to it. They give you 3 of these in total, so you get 2 to actually get ready to shoot, and then 1 for when you lose one of those behind the bed or wherever those things end up getting lost. So this is nicely done, and it just folds away nicely like that. You can bring your little wing bits back to a more reasonable angle. On the back, it's interesting what they've done here to give you this whole arrangement around what would be like a nozzle of the rocket booster there, because this is a larger scale basketball net that's been remolded in gunmetal gray. A nice dark gunmetal gray color makes it a very useful piece for something like this. Definitely doesn't look good used as a basketball net for most normal minifig scale stuff, but for an application like this, pretty cool. And this kind of simulated fire cone back here, well, that has a purpose also, because this thing has another feature to it. This is actually a 2-in-1 set. It does kind of like the Batman tumbler, the more recent tumbler, where you can open this up, and then either for higher speed, higher agility interception, or if you get too much damage to the car itself, you can come back to here with the front open, push on this button, out comes a little motorcycle. Now this is going to make a lot more sense when you have Kai on board, so you can really see what it's supposed to be, what it's trying to do. That's pretty cool. I appreciate that too. It's a little bit on the simple side with its build, but has some really nice lines defined with the red on the side there. I like that. It is able to actually roll. They do have the types of wheels that have Technic pin holes, so even though they've got axles going through there, it's still able to roll along. Got a nice area back here on the tail. Could have done a little bit different with the color scheme back here, I guess, but you know, it's just a subjective thing. A couple of stickers used here. There's also a sticker for the kind of panel, control panel, instrument panel display here. pretty futuristic. Nice little grill pieces used up on the top. This is very nice, and it stands up on its own because the tires are wide enough. So it provides enough stability for the whole thing. And this pin right here is what was attaching the whole thing to the car. And it kind of looks like a tailpipe now. Although you could also see these little gold binocular bits as being twin exhaust outlets each. But yeah, I think this is a pretty nice little thing. On the Nindroid side, you get this kind of disc style hover flyer thing. Just uses the general saw motif that they're using a lot for this season. And that's a pretty nice looking thing for what it's trying to do, for what it's trying to be. They used appropriate pieces that give a lot of detail with just the pieces without having to add on any extra stickers here. And these look like nice little small little rocket motors or something like that. So that's pretty good. And of course, it's very important that these things have the moving saws. So this is able to really spin under there. And there's more, because here we get a Nindroid who has this really cool, highly stylized jetpack flight suit thing. This is a really nice assembly as well. Makes use of a brand new piece for 2014, that center piece that they put there. It goes over the neck and attaches to the minifig and allows you to attach on other larger assemblies securely. I really like just how imaginative they got with the build of this thing. It's got the little exhaust coming out from the bottom, kind of fiery exhaust there, but I like the build of this thing. And you can see this Nindroid is also carrying the red Techno Blade, which is the thing that Kai is trying to retrieve as part of kind of the play pattern for this set. And then there's this. It's kind of a little autonomous little probe droid drone thing. You know, it's got the two little eyes there, and it's able to shoot with its single small little laser shooter down on the bottom. This thing's probably got some sort of anti-gravity repulsor sort of system in it to allow it to hover around, and the blades just kind of give it wings or arms. It's all just for the looks, but it's great that, you know, they give you yet another flying thing that you have to worry about. So there are your three minifigs for this set, Kai and two Nindroids. One of the Nindroids has the single silver arm and the different print for the torso, and also has print for the hips and the legs as well. So a nice little bit of variety there. Not something that they had to do. They could have given you two identical Nindroids, so it's kind of feeling like they went a little bit above and beyond. There's a look at them from the back. You can see different prints on the back as well. And there you can see a little bit more of the print that goes along the back and side of the head of each of the Nindroids. And turning these around to the front, you can see more details of their faces. And I also took the mask off Kai, so you can see his facial expression, very serious and kind of strained. The way I see it, Kai always gets the cool stuff, the cool vehicles, the cool mech, the cool flying thing, always gets the cool stuff. You can feel free to disagree with me if you like, but I really like this thing. I think that it's huge and oversized for a single character, but it's got some really nice features to it. Nice shapes and good actions and stuff. I think this is a pretty cool set. I appreciate also the ratio of kind of good stuff to bad stuff in here. You have, yes, a very large vehicle, but it wasn't like just a large vehicle against one single Nindroid. It wasn't just a very large vehicle against one single Nindroid with a small little vehicle. They balanced things up a lot better with this one than they've done with some of the other sets. So I'm pretty happy with it, but I'm looking forward to hearing what other viewers actually think about it. It's always great to see more feedback from more different people, different opinions. They don't have to agree with mine. So don't be afraid of the comment section. Don't be afraid of the thumbs down button or the thumbs up button. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go build some more stuff and bring you some more reviews and some custom builds. Talk to you again soon.